From all of us at Egan Entertainment Network and WNDS, we would like to thank you for supporting MustSkiTV on Thursday nights during the 2004-2005 season. Balsams was featured 15 times during the winter over the 15-week season. Clear yourself for takeoff. Run down the equipment list and get ready to drop in for 2 hours of MustSkiTV. The only show that takes you to your favorite New England resorts, plus around the world, from the Arctic to the Alps, with Mr. Ski himself, Dan Egan. Free skiing champion, Charlotte Moats. Worldwide ski bumologist, John Egan. WNDS sportscasters Ted Panos and Mike DeBlasi. And Mr. Power 90, Tony Horton. MustSkiTV, a weekly action-packed 2 hours of family fun, winter thrills and spills like you've never seen before. Whether you're a beginner or expert, you ski the trees or just feel the breeze, sit back, kick back, call in sick to work, and get ready for MustSkiTV. MustSkiTV, brought to you by Ski Market and Underground Snowboards, your winter sports source. By the Balsams Wilderness, a grand resort hotel. And Suzuki, make the smart move.
Mikey D, another episode, MustSkiTV.
Dan the man, here we are, Dixville Notch, the beautiful Balsams.
Unbelievable, what a place. Where's our man Ted? Where's Ted?
Well, Ted is not with us, though we do understand he's on the slopes.
He's a skier, isn't he?
He is now officially a skier. We're halfway through MustSkiTV, and Ted's got full ski fever.
He's really become a ski bum. He's starting to blow us off like a good ski bum would.
Well, this is the ski bum talking about a ski bum. I think it's a compliment.
That's respect. It's respect. You know, now I've golfed here. Have you ever golfed up here?
I haven't. It's on my list of places to come and visit. A great Donald Ross course, and it treated you pretty well.
I had the best golf game of my life. Have I told you the best golf game of my life?
I have heard something about this. Dan says he played all 27 holes. I think he stopped at the 19th hole, and that's why he had so much fun.
It's a little foggy, but anyways, of course, I also noticed that you're very up on the historical aspects of the Balsams.
Hey, this place, the Grand Hotel, might only be around since the early 19th century, but the Dick's House actually opened here with 25 rooms, 1874.
Wow.
So the Balsams, in some sense, has been a big part of Dixville Notch for more than 130 years.
It's amazing, and what a family resort. They've got all sorts of activities all year round for people to do, and they really get it organized.
That's right. You don't have to just come here and ski in the winter or play golf in the summertime. There's a lot of things you can do, whether you're a little child or a more experienced person. Right now, we're going to go inside and find out just what you can do on today's menu, and I think we'll do so with a familiar face. News Now's Carrie Page found wandering around Dixville Notch. She's inside, snuggling up to somebody who will explain what's on today's activity menu.
I'm here with John Kennedy, Recreation Director. John, this place is a winter wonderland, but your job is more than just letting people ski. There's events all day long?
That's correct. Our activity board displays all the activities for all ages that come to the Balsams. So as you described, naturally skiing is an attraction here, but we offer opportunities for people that aren't skiers. For example, this afternoon we have a skating party. We have activities for children. We have a complimentary nursery for childcare for children ages 6 months to 5-year-olds. Personally doing a Balsam history tour, so if guests want to learn about the Balsam's history, that's this afternoon. So there's a lot of variety.
You talked about the American Plan earlier, and this is one of the last resorts that offers it. Can you describe what the American Plan is?
Certainly. American Plan in hospitality means that the guests that come through the Balsams have to pay one price, and then everything that we offer, with the exception of alcohol consumption, everything is all-inclusive. So all the activities that I offer are complements of being a guest here at the Balsams. So they don't have to worry about any meal expenses. All their meals are included. Their skiing, as far as their lifts, lift tickets, their ski rentals are an additional charge, but that's why guests enjoy coming to the Balsams, because they don't have to worry about the extra cost factor.
Great. And do you get feedback from the guests a lot? Do they call back and What's a repeat here, people coming back?
86% of our guests are return guests, and that's what makes it special here. Me personally, I've been here 12 years, so it's nice to see a familiar face, and the guests appreciate seeing a familiar face as well. So that's what makes it special here.
John, thank you very much for your time. Sounds like there's a lot going on. I want to get out there and try some of these events, but I'm sure that Dan and Mike are already outside taking part in them, so let's go back outside to them.
As you can see, there is something for everybody to do on the menu. Even Dan has found something to do. What is it?
Absolutely. I hooked up with John earlier, and he got me my ski tickets, and going to spend the rest of the show at the ski area, snowshoeing and cross-country skiing and alpining, skiing in the woods, my favorite stuff.
Solid. Dan's out on the slopes. I'm going to head inside the Balsam, see what kind of trouble I can get myself into. Meanwhile, I promise you this, stick with us for MustSkiTV tonight. We're going to rock 2004 out, welcome you into 2005. We're closing out the new year. You know where you are. You're watching MustSkiTV. Stay tuned. One thing that makes the Balsams so special is the cuisine here, because it's really a true culinary experience. Joining me now to talk about that is Steve Learned, the executive chef. And Steve, I have to tell you, I ate here this morning. It was fantastic. My belly's full, but I can't wait till lunch. And I know Ted Panos is really jealous that he wasn't with us today. But tell me what you put into the meal, what you put into the experience here, because it really is a dining experience.
It is. The resort is so focused on the food service. We have to put out a very good reason why our guests are going to drive all this way. We're so far from the interstate. We're so far from the nearest airport. The nearest airport is actually Montreal. That there's got to be a very good reason to drive past all the other ski areas and all the other resorts to come here. And the number one reason that the guest lists why they continue to come back outside of the service is the food. And we've always felt that the food service leads the way at the Balsams, and that we have to provide an experience that is above and beyond what the guests come to expect in an average stay.
You and your entire staff are taking the time to be very careful with the details of each, to make each dining event special and unique. How many people are working for you, and how many people on a daily basis do you intend to serve?
Well, the culinary staff, chefs, cooks, and apprentices, runs about 40. The dining room staff will run 50 to 60. You throw in the janitorial staff, and we probably have the largest staff in the hotel, which is not that common in an average hotel. But food service is such an important part of what we do. We are given the ability to do what is necessary. We make our own stocks, we make our own soups, all our own sauces from scratch. And it pays off out here. It shows in what we do, the attention to detail and what we can do. And our guests have come to expect that high level of service.
Every Sunday in my house was a pasta dinner, big Italian family. But yeah, you don't want to stray from tradition.
Exactly. There are certain traditions that the guests come to expect. But at the same time, with over 80% of our guests coming back season after season, there's got to be enough new items on the menu to pique their interest. So it's a delicate balance that we always strive to achieve. And our guests are very vocal as well, both in the good and in the bad. We receive more than our fair share of accolades. But if they feel that something is amiss, they're very good about letting us know in a polite manner.
Despite the constant change, I'm sure that over the years there has been maybe one more than other favorite on the menu, something the guests just can't live without. What would that be here?
Well, there are a couple of things. The New England fish chowder. The recipe has gone unchanged as long as I can remember. And I've been here 15 years now. So that's one thing that the guests come to expect. It's the one soup that's on the cycle twice a week. It's the only soup that's ever on more than once a week. The seafood Newburgh, which is a constant item on our buffet menus, lunch in the summertime and Friday nights in the winter, is another one of those items where if I ever took it off, I would hear about it. There would be serious repercussions.
And one of the best aspects is this is all included in your bill. You're not reaching into the wallet if you want an extra portion. You go, sit down, eat as much as you want.
And that's the most amazing thing that I hear from the guests, is that to come and pay for the room, and then you can come into the dining room and there are no prices on the menu. You sit down and it is all at your disposal.
We all love dining, and when it's free and risk-free, even better. All this talk with Steve is making me hungry. I'm going to go get something to eat. You sit there, don't leave us, because coming up next, Dan Egan's ski tip of the week.
Well, I feel like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, because I am in chocolate heaven, and I'm with pastry chef Steve James. I know chocolate very well. but tell me what you got here. What kind of special chocolate do we have?
Wintertime is showtime. The temperature's cool, low humidity. We're going to work with a German chocolate today. It's bittersweet. I want to show you silk screening, like you silk screen t-shirts, but we put chocolate through it. We'll do a Santa Claus here, and I'll show you a couple of the ones, but let me just show you real quick. And if you'll hold that side, and then we lift it up, and that's it. If you want to go ahead and show them.
What's Ted doing wearing a Santa costume? That's where he's hiding. Now, is this an old technique, silk screening? Not many pastry chefs use this?
It is, but it was always done in the big companies. It wasn't done individually in shops. And it's something we've perfected over the last few years. But it gives us a personalized note to each holiday or to corporate events.
Now, these are some ski themes here. We got a skier and Santa. What are some of the other designs that are common that you would put on a cake?
We have the Balsams logo, and it would also be, say, for Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, or corporate logos, the New Hampshire State Seal, and different special groups that we have here every year.
Now, I know I would order something with chocolate, but not everyone likes chocolate, unfortunately. So what other kind of variety of desserts would you give to offer people on the menu?
For plated desserts, it would follow the seasons of the year. Rhubarb is very popular in the springtime. Fruit pies, apple pies, things like that in the fall. Angel food cakes are definitely popular this time of year. Low-fat items with the, what am I thinking, carbohydrate craze right now. But cookies right now, Christmas cookies are big hits, and pies.
Now, is this pastry, is this an operation 24 hours a day?
We run from 4 in the morning till 11 at night. I've got 9 people, and I couldn't do it alone. I've got the best staff in the country, I believe. They're highly skilled, highly trained, and they've been with me mostly 6 to 8 years. Very proud of my staff. Can't say enough about it.
What's your favorite dessert to make?
Anything chocolate. It's creme brulee, but a chocolate creme brulee.
I've had that. Very delicious.
And very popular right now is a chocolate pot de creme. Very, very small portions. In Europe, they make them with little porcelain cups with a little lid on them. But that's going to pass creme brulee in the next couple of years.
Great. Well, Ted can learn to ski all he wants, but I already know how to ski, so I think I should come up now more often. I'm going to ski and eat all the chocolate that my belly can fill. I'm going to skip lunch, head right to dessert. Tune in more MustSkiTV when we return.
I'm here with Stephen Barber, the president and managing partner of the Balsams Grand Resort. And Stephen, I understand that for you, this is more than just a job, this is a home. You're in your 5th decade here at the Balsams, and it all started with you as a caddy here, is that correct?
Yes, I think it's actually the 6th decade.
Wow.
From 1959, I came here as a 13-year-old to caddy for the summer. Big resorts like this that were remote needed to import caddies. And so the Balsams had a camp for boys. 60 boys spent the summer here caddying for guests.
We are here during ski season, but this resort predates any of that. The Donald Ross course opening in the early 1900s, and you told me an interesting fact about a 6-hole course that goes back 1895?
1897 was the 6-hole course, designed by Charles Thom from the Montrose Links in Scotland. And given that the golf was first played in America in 1888, to have a course here in 1897 shows that we were on the cutting edge of bringing golf to America.
This isn't just a hotel. This is a place to go and be amongst friends when people who come here and repeatedly return, and I have to believe that's the main reason they come back.
We accommodate 400 guests when we're full. It takes 500 staff to do that. 350 of that staff is local, and half of them are related to each other. At our Christmas party here the other night, we gave away 4 rings that commemorate 25 years of service, and I think the total now is over 40 people have been here for 25 years or more.
They're greeted with a smile when they check in, and then they're led to their rooms, and there's a lot of different choices from the suites to adjoining rooms, and talk about some of those accommodations.
Well, the rooms are really unique to the Balsams. In the older building where we are today, there are really no 2 rooms alike. Each one is unique and distinctive and has its own appeal. They're all decorated differently. In the Hampshire house, which we call the New Wing, because it was built in 1917, all of the rooms there are a bit more predictable, but even in its design, each room side by side is different than the next one.